Hey guys, have y'all ever listened to the Overweight Pooch? I mean, you've probably heard the name, you're familiar with the name. She's a rapper. She came out in 1991, and it sounds really ridiculous. I mean, I remember seeing the Overweight Pooch tape in the stores back in the days as a kid, and I never got it because her name was Overweight Pooch. I mean, I just assumed it's sort of a joke name, like MC Pillsbury and the Four Large Crew, and it's going to be some kind of cheesy, goofy comedy rap album. But it's actually seriously pretty credible, and she's actually a pretty dope MC. And really, I mean, okay, the name is pretty corny, and it's probably right up there with like Shorty Shitstain and the other kind of short list of really badly chosen rap names, but she's not really doing much more than Chubb Rock, the Fat Boys, Biggie Smalls, and all those guys were doing by putting their weight in their name, although Overweight Pooch does make it seem even worse. But anyway, she's a pretty dope, interesting MC. She's actually from Arizona. She's on A&M Records, and if you look right here, you'll notice a guest star. That's right, CeCe Peniston on her second single, I Like It. That's pretty big. And she's actually on 3 songs on her album. In fact, Overweight Pooch put her on in the first place. CeCe Peniston's first singing jobs were on this album. She sings on 3 songs. And then before even the singles for Overweight Pooch's album came out, A&M Records liked her so much they had CeCe Peniston record her own single, which is Finally, and that came to her first album, and then she just took off and became huge, pretty much leaving Overweight Pooch's career in the dust. And that's why CeCe Peniston's name is so kind of big there on the sticker cover. When she was singing on the song originally, she's just sort of like unknown vocalist, although she's credited in the album, but just way deep in the list, you just see also vocals by CeCe Peniston. Now that, it's time for the single, her name's right there on the sticker cover, and if this had come out like 6 months later, it probably would have been even bigger. But CeCe Peniston is sort of why, I guess, mainstream music cares about Overweight Pooch in the sense that they do it all. But honestly, the reason to care about her is not CeCe Peniston. I mean, that's cool. It's cool that it started her career in this, her debut and all that. But Overweight Pooch is a dope MC in her own right. Now, unfortunately, this single here and several songs on her album are hip house, which isn't terrible. I don't even hate hip house necessarily. A lot of it's whack, but some of it's dope. In fact, these are pretty good, but definitely not her strong point. She's much, comes off harder when she's doing pure hip hop tracks, just flipping. She's not like an amazing, crazy lyricist, but she's got a really dope delivery, really nice flow. She's got some decent, solid rhymes, fast pace, and when she's got the right hip-hop production behind her, she kills it. Now, this album, unfortunately, is also pretty mixed. Not only are there 2, or at least maybe it's 3 or 4 hip house songs on there. There's one where she does like a kind of a rap blues thing, which is really kind of corny. And there's a song where she raps about boogieing, and that's, so there's some forgettable stuff on this album. But when she's on point, she's on point. In fact, her first single, Ace is a Spade, is a killer. That's actually produced by Clark Kent. Most of her stuff is produced by her own guy, Wax Dog. Who's actually, he's decent technically as a producer. He makes good tracks. But again, lots of kind of weird stuff that probably, bad choices, I would say that. He's a talented guy who makes good tracks, but he also made some pretty bad choices for Overweight Pooch in her career. So overall, the album's a mixed bag. Definitely at least track down her first single. I'm going to play clips of both this and maybe 1 or 2 other songs. She also has another DJ named Mike Mello who does most of the scratching on her album, even though her producer is DJ Wax Dog. I think he does some scratching, but mostly it's DJ Mello. She also has 3 dancers who you saw in her music video. She had a video for Ace is a Spade too, which is pretty dope. I don't think there's a video for I Like It. This song is okay too. There's a couple remixes on this 12-inch, although they basically boil down to 2, because then you get things like 12-inch mix, 7-inch mix, and different edits of the 2 versions. So there's basically 2 versions. One is the one off the album, which is a little bit more hip-hop, and the better of the 2. And by the way, as much as I'm sort of saying CeCe Peniston isn't really the point, she does sing her ass off at the end of the song. She really kind of goes for her and is really impressive. They let her hit one note that just goes on, and you can see why A&M was like, all right, forget Pooch. CeCe is the thing. So she does kind of kick, and she also, on the other songs too, she does have a hell of a voice on there. But so there's that mix, and then there's a much more pure classically house, with the dun 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 kind of pianos and everything on top of this typical bass and all that, which is cool, which is fun, it's well done, but it's totally house. So that's only on this 12-inch. But like I said, Ace is a Spade is a jam, but she also has some other dope tracks on this album, some, good production otherwise, not just the Clark Kent stuff, and again, she kills it even on the weaker songs. So I absolutely recommend Ace is a Spade, the 12-inch, and then if you're really digging that and you want to go for a little bit more, I do recommend the album as well, but sort of as a secondary thing. 12-inch first, this second, and then really only if you're like, oh my god, I love it, I want to be completist, and you can pick up this I Like It 12-inch, which is good too, but again, way more house. And unfortunately though, that's her whole career. She just has the 1 album and the 2 singles. I actually read an interview with her where she's talking about how, if I, I let a lot of guys write a bunch of my songs on this album. She wrote some of them, but a lot of them they didn't, and you can guess which ones, the more dance and corny stuff were written by other people. She's like, the next album, I'm not going to do that. It's going to be all me. I'm going to do blah, 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 blah. And it's a shame because next album never happened. So this is it, Female Preacher. Very mixed album by a dope MC. So definitely check it out. Again, I'm going to play some clips right now. So first up is Ace's Spade.
Come on! Maniac coming back to attack cause I'm black and I whack and my mind is stacked with knowledge, wisdom, sense, understand me. I'm not your child, so don't you command me to do what you do. My eyes ain't blue. I got the sight to see what's true. So now you see what's troubling me, so set me free. And no harm should be done to be coming correctly. My eyes direct me. You know you can't check me, so why do you sweat me? I'm speaking my knowledge, may I park at a boss instead of going to college. Someone's shoes you polish. It's time to come together, no matter what the weather. Why do we kill our brothers for another man's pleasure? Sit back, relax, see how the other man acting when your mind is packed. Set your own life track. What a monkey see, you know a monkey do, but a monkey can get into trouble too. So just be yourself and not like no one else, and let common sense be your commonwealth. And get paid and have it made in the shade. Cause Big Pooch is the ace of spades. 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 Back again with a new hype and new swing. Torn by two, but it ain't such a big thing. Just what you came for. I bust a metaphor so you can let the sweat pour. On the dance floor, I expect more. Cause I'm the pooch and I be hyping up the set more. Hardcore, twice as dope with each encore. To make sure this is what you long for. Mark Mello is the main factor. And I'm the fuse to the party reactor. Stacker of dope lyrics I'm packing. Might be a new jack, but I still keep your jacking. I get the party hype quick, no relaxing. Submit your body to the party, I'm faxing. Make sure you don't choke when you're token. Cause I'm the one to leave the mic smoking. And I'm a freak for a beat that's fly. Wanna know why? Well, I like it, the way the music's moving me. I like it, the way the music's moving me. I like it, the way the music's moving me. I like it, the way the music's moving me. Punch the clock, it's time to get the job done. And if you ain't getting hype, what's the problem? Shirley Cause you know I'm top rate. The reason I'm so big is cause I clean my plate. So you know that I'm stepping in the party and boosted. See, the beat was laid and then I juiced it. Up with vocals, now I'm cooking locals. If you couldn't see that, pass the bifocals. Wear them so you can see me clearly. The overweight pooch, I'm running things yearly. You tried to, but you ain't heavy yet. I'ma keep on pimping and stay heavy set. I got a big limo, pumping my demo, champagne on the rocks, and I'm vibrating blocks.